First flight of May. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today's date is May the 4th, 2020, and the local time right now in Denver is 4:56. Okay, guys, right now I am at the airport, but of course, now why is she at the airport? Because she has a trip. Ooh, I can't breathe. Okay, guys, so I'm at the airport because I have a trip. Now, as of the 1st of May, I started a 4-day reserve block. Of course, my first 3 days I wasn't used. So my very last day, which is today, I bidded for a trip because, oh, I can't even talk to you guys, because with my airline, when you're bidding, it has to be day for day. Meaning, if I have a 4-day trip, I should bid for a 4-day trip. A 3-day trip, I should bid for a 3-day. It's very rare you can bid for a trip less days than what you have on reserve. So since I'm only good for 1 day, I bid it for a 1 day. So guys, I bid it for like maybe, I don't know, 6 trips, and out of all the trips I got my first choice. So guys, right now I am doing a quick turn to St. Louis. Now, I've done this trip before, and when I mean a quick turn, it is a very quick turn. So in the case of this, I'm not really chasing the credit hours because it's a part of my 75. There's a small little time away from base. It's like 6 hours. So I made about $12. But guys, I'm telling you, it adds up in a month's time. If I can do quick little turns like this, that time away from base hopefully will add up to be something that I can bank on the 5th of June. But guys, there's not too many people at the airport right now. So I am practicing wearing this mask, but I have a hard time breathing and talking to you guys because the heat, I feel like the heat is like kept in. Let me give you guys a quick scan of the airport. So McDonald's always got somebody, but pretty much guys, everything is closed. Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know when we're going to open stuff back up again, but right now it is closed. Alright guys, so right now I am just heading, I'm at the A concourse, heading to the C concourse to see if that Starbucks is open, so I can just get some caffeine in my system. But my check-in was 5:30, so I've already checked in. And yeah, and the good thing about this trip, guys, is that the A, so remember with my airline, A is like Beyonce, okay? The Beyonce of this flight, her name is Summer. I did a live with Juan, and Summer kind of hopped in, but we're flying together. So ironically, we both bidded for the same trip. She got it as well. So very excited about that. She's a lovely girl, and I think her parents named her Summer because she brings the heat. She's a very nice person. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, so we're working the same flight to St. Louis, and it's exciting. We stay in the same Crashpad. She is, I'm junior to her, so she is a little bit more senior than me. I'm not sure how long she's been here, but I'm going to try to get her on the video here, the vlog. But yeah, so guys, that's what's going on. I need to put this mask back on because it is mandatory with my airline to wear the mask, but to talk to you guys, I just can't breathe. So hold on, wrong way. Oh, here it is, 2 minutes. Okay guys, so I have 2 minutes for this gate. Again, I'm going to attempt to see if Starbucks is open, guys, but that is what's going on at DIA, and it's just me, guys, so stay tuned. We are heading to St. Louis. Alright guys, so I am on the train. Starbucks was closed, so because they were closed, I decided to stop at McDonald's, which is right by, and I got a orange juice. Of course, the orange juice is spilled on my shirt. A little bit of it, so yeah. That's terrible. I have a stain, but these trains are not running so frequent right now. So I've already checked in, but I still gotta make it to my gate. So I'm cutting it a little close, but
hold on, please. We are approaching the station for all B gates.
Alright, so now we're at the B gates, but I'm en route. So I've already checked in, but my bags are upstairs, and my gate is nearby my crew room. So guys, I will be with you when I'm heading down the jet bridge, but I just wanted to come to you with a quick update. So stay tuned, guys.
Exit here.
Alright guys, so I am in a jet bridge, about to board my flight going to St. Louis. Of course, we got to do the pre-flight safety checks and all that good stuff before we board and have passengers come on. So I'll be with you when I touch down in St. Louis, and I'll make sure to get the animal on the tail. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so we have safely arrived in St. Louis. The local time right now in St. Louis is 9:28 a.m. Alright guys, so we have a little bit of ground time right now. We arrived a little bit early, so a couple of the flight attendants stepped off just to walk around the airport in St. Louis, but I think I'm going to stay on. So the flight time, it was 2 hours and 5 minutes coming from Denver to St. Louis. Not sure what the time is going back, but hey, it has to be a little bit more than that. So let's see what the weather looks like out here, guys. I'm gonna sit in the exit row. Okay. I don't know, it's a little bit cloudy since the last time I was out here. But yeah, so what I am doing, guys, on the flight is still reading my Muhammad Ali book. I'm on like one of the last chapters. Very interesting story with Muhammad Ali. Again, I have so much respect for him and everything he did for the boxing association, if I'm saying that right, the boxing world. But yeah, so we're just gonna be sitting for a few minutes. We had a lot of people on our flight. So I want to say it was 2/3 full. Now I was told going back it's going to be 3/4 full. So I don't know how accurate that is, but we did have a lot of people. You know, it's always interesting when I fly to St. Louis. I meet very interesting people, and this flight was no exception. I met 2 Southwest flight attendants who were so cool and down to earth. And the good thing is we were conversing. You know, the big C affects my airline. It also affects their airline. So we were just talking and conversing about, you know, airline comparisons and what we're doing during the quarantine and things of that nature. So it always feels good to talk to people who kind of relates to what you're going through, right? But I did want you guys to meet Summer. Wait, so I gotta turn the camera around. Okay.
Hi.
So Summer got random this morning. She did. But guess what, Summer? You are not random. Like I said, my theory is your parents named you Summer because you're gonna bring the heat. So she is, when did you graduate?
Last March.
Okay, so I am junior to Summer. Summer had a line.
Yes.
Now she's on reserve, guys. So this happens time to time. But she is so beautiful. She is the Beyonce of this flight. She's teaching me a lot of things. So I really do appreciate you, Summer.
Thanks, Deann.
Yes. Thank you for being so beautiful. Oh, did you find your gift shop? Okay. Yeah, so that is Summer, guys.
Thank you so much.
We are going to get ready to board. So guys, when we get to Denver, I will talk to you guys. So stay tuned. We're heading back to Denver. Alright guys, so I am released for my trip. I just called crew scheduling. I actually forgot. But right now, guys, the local time in Denver is 12:34 p.m. if you guys can see the time. Yes, May 4th. So I guess there's like a Dark Vader. May the 4th be with you. But I know tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. Too bad, you know, you really can't celebrate. But guys, right now I am in front of Starbucks. So when I landed, we did a curb swap. So my Crashpad mate was already here with the car, so I had to like go downstairs and get in his car. But yeah, I had to get my drink, guys. You know, the strawberry acai with no berry, baby, because she does not want to get pregnant. But I had to stop here and get my drink because I wasn't able to get it this morning, and I did not have time when I landed to get the drink. But guys, I am going to head to the Crashpad. I just wanted to give you an update. She has landed safely, so I'm about to take off and go to, again, the Crashpad. So what I'll do, guys, is wrap up this vlog when I get there, but stay tuned. Yeah, I'll be with you guys in a second. All right, guys, so made it to the Crashpad. Right now the local time is 1:15 p.m. So guys, the flight time from St. Louis to Denver was 2 hours and 24 minutes. We had to take a different route. Weather, you know, sometimes that happens, but I made it. Yeah, so it was a pretty decent flight. Every time I fly, I do a trip with St. Louis. The passengers are always turned up. It did not change on this flight. I met some cool people, and I like flights like that where passengers, even in this pandemic, we could still, you know, laugh. That's what you need, is laughter. You know, try to feel good, try to take your mind off what's going on. You know, like I said, my theory is, you know, when there is panic, there's all kind of fears and people act different, you know, when, you know, things of that nature. So we just need laughter and love during this time, and that's what I was doing, was laughing. But I had a great flight, flying with Summer. Summer is trying to get home, so I think she made a connecting flight. But I don't have anything planned. I am off on the 5th and the 6th. So guys, I have been trying to pick up, but there's really nothing to pick up right now. As of right now, I should say. Couldn't find a trip. I'm only good for a turn. So because I have a 4-day block, right? This is the 4th day of that 4-day reserve block, and I have 2 days off. So I would have to only have a turn because I need a day off in between, because then I go on reserve on the 7th. So I just can't work all the way until the 7th. We gotta have a legal 24 hours, and it cannot be 24 hours. It has to be a full day. So my airline is different, so I can only do a turn either on the 5th or the 6th. But I got to make sure if I do it on the 6th that it doesn't interfere with my reserve block period that starts at 12:01. So it's a lot of stuff. So it's really complicated finding a trip. So that is what I'm facing right now. I think I'm gonna get a room tomorrow so I can wash my hair, have a little peace. That's what I think I'm gonna do, guys. And probably I wanted to make a video, just tips about video interviews, like basically how to do your interviews. That's what I was kind of thinking. I do get questions about that, and I've had several interviews, okay, airline interviews at that. So that's what I think I can do tomorrow. But yeah, guys, made it safely. I can't find my straw, but I think I'm going to end this vlog. But again, I want to show you how beautiful the Crashpad is. Like, she has so much land. Like, look, guys. She has a playground for her grandkids, but it's just so much. Hey, Aqua. Her dog. Hi, baby. Hey. Hi. Oh, she's a good girl. Look at Aqua. Hi, baby. Aw. Yeah, but she has a lot of land here, guys. A lot. Her neighbors. Like, every house over here is big, you know. Early in the morning, like when I do airport pickups that are around like 4 or 5 o'clock, I can see the sun. You can see the lights. You can see the airport. Like, this is a really good location. I love this Crashpad. I feel secure. I just thank God that the first time I found something that stick. I've heard of really bad horror stories with crash pads, and I'm just so grateful to be here. The owner of this house, Dawn, is understanding. She's a flight attendant, so it's like she knows what I'm going through with reserve, and she totally understands it. And I'm telling you guys, finding a crash pad is hard. You got people who'll take your money, and I'm over here ranting and raving, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, this is a beautiful crash pad, guys. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to take off this wig, makeup, take a shower, put on some like comfortable clothes, guys, and I am going to watch The Last Dance. Yes, The Last Dance, I forgot. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, yeah, I'm sure there's an episode. But guys, thank you again for rocking with me on this beautiful, glorious day. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo. And I'll talk to you on my next trip, whenever that may be. Stay blessed. Wash your hands. Continue to social distance like this wig is doing from my forehead. Keep 6 feet away from each other, y'all. We are trying to stop the spread of the big C. Okay? I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to you later.